Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Fishing with Big D. It is a late evening. The dusk light has cut on. It's starting to get dark. Hopefully you guys can see me good. Hopefully my camera will adjust. I just got back from fishing my local ponds. I had a really cool time, but I had a short amount of time to fish. So you're seeing this now because I forgot to make my intro. I only had exactly an hour to fish. I was trying to make a challenge out of it to see what all I could catch in that little bit of a time, and totally forgot to create my intro. So I'm going to throw that out here now, and I'm going to show you what I was using and show you my setup and exactly my style of fishing and what I was doing to catch these fish. And first of all, it is June, early June, and June is usually about in the middle of June is when they start coming up, at least in my area, coming up to bed and getting ready to spawn. They'll start getting really fat, these bluegill and panfish, and they will have some of the most beautiful spawn colors that you have ever seen. Really bright blues and purples and stuff. So I took the time to get good pictures with my cell phone because I know that my GoPro doesn't always pick up those amazing colors so that you guys could see that. And I could take my cell phone and I can highlight those colors so that you guys can see exactly what I'm seeing a lot better than through the lens of the GoPro. I hope you guys enjoy this video, but let me show you what I was using real quick. As always, one of my favorite pan fishing lures of all time, the Gulp minnow. I got this in the, I think it's the 2-inch minnow. I got two different colors in my pack there. I've got a natural color, which is smelt, and then I got a bright color because I wasn't for sure going into it, knowing that it had rained all week, if that water was going to be muddy and stained. So I thought I might bring some chartreuse colored ones just to help me as far as visual for these fish. And let me show you what I was throwing them on. Now, for the most part, I like to use a trout magnet jig head in the 1/84 ounce range for the weight, which usually does perfect no matter what for me. But here lately I've been picking up some of these 1/200 ounce, and these bad boys will help you to catch a lot more fish. This will let you actually get some of the smaller fish. So if you're dealing with a lot of smaller bream or panfish, this hook will allow them to actually fully get it in their mouth, and you'll be able to catch up a lot more or hook up a lot more with these fish and catch more, in my opinion. But generally I do use the 1/84 ounce. It works just as fine. Killer trout setup as well. But I ended up taking out my St. Croix's 7-foot medium powered with a fast action tip, and I ended up using it with this Daiwa Regal LT1000. Awesome fish. It's a light action rod and reel, super limber with that fast tip. It allowed me to feel that smallest, faintest bite, those little nibbles, so that I could get ready to set that hook. And we ended up having a really good time and catching a lot of fish, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching as always. And if you learned something or if I helped you out at all in this video, I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, drop some comment, or share some information. I appreciate everything and try to go back and answer all of the comments in the comment section. All right, guys, let's get to the video. Thanks. There we go. So what we got? He's pulling this low. He wants to stay near the bottom. Oh man, he's got some good head shakes. Look at that. Look how sensitive the rod tip is up there. Oh man, he's a very dark looking bluegill. Big one. I believe that's a bluegill. Look at the orange in that thing. Boy, he choked down that minnow. See if we can save it. Our lure. There it is. Let you guys see him. Big old pretty bluegill. They get real big this time of year. Let you guys see him one more time. We'll set him loose. Well, catapult. Let's fix our presentation. Now, he wasn't out very far, but he was still pretty deep. Water's been flooded here for about a week. It's worth of rain. As you can see, it's super dingy, so I've chose to go with a bright yellow chartreuse color for my gulp. Now I've got that float about 14 to 16 inches up and above my lure and presentation. I'm just making good long fan casts. This 7-foot rod really helps out getting some distance with those light lures. Now I'm just slowly retrieving that, watching that float for my indicator. Now if I go a little while with no bites or interactions, I'll start changing the depth of my lure with my float, and I'll also change up my presentation. I'll speed up my retrieval rate, see if that makes a difference. You do have a few options. That you can work with. Hey, oh man, did you see that? That must have been a bass. He grabbed that thing and took right off. Didn't give me a chance to set the hook though. He was right up on the bank. We still got a lure, so let's keep making some good long fan casts. Now is a good time to have the 10-foot rod I got from the Crappie Max series at Bass Pro. You can really get some good long distance casts for these panfish lures. Lots of fun. Hey, here we go. Got the hook in him. What we got here? Another big copper-nosed bluegill, I believe. Oh man, he's a chunk. Look at that. Look at them colors. Real pretty. Golly, what a toad. Let's see if we can get him up here in our net. Look how fat that one is. That bad boy's pushing a pound, I'd say. Golly, look at that. I love this time of year. These big old bluegills start to bite. Oh man, we barely had him hooked. Get a picture for our video. See if I can get a picture with my hand in there. Alright guys, let's let him loose. Man, what a bluegill. Once again, we're just making good long casts. Now with the additional water in here where it's a little flooded, I'm going to say it's probably about 6 to 8 feet deep out there. Real dingy water, so that chartreuse minnow really stands out good. Oh, hey, there we go. Got another head shaker. Look at that rod. Them ultralight rods like that with that fast tip are just amazing. Look at this one. This was bringing me to the bank. Oh man, he's so big. Oh no, he's got me up here in the sticks. Let me fight him over here. I don't want to lose a bunch of lures. Ah, he got me in a stick. There we go. Man, he took me straight to the bank. Look at the colors on that guy. Pretty colors. Let some line back out. Pretty colors. This one was trying to bring me up here in this brush pilings. Pop that hook out. Let's get another picture. Look at that bronze dark color in these things. I'm assuming it's where the water's real dingy right now. Usually there's some bright blues, but we've had some bright orange and bronze colors. Makes for some pretty fish. Trying to get out of the sun so that we could see these guys. I'm gonna switch it up and get my phone to a place I can access it a little better. Let's let this booger go. Another good sized bluegill. We still got our gulp, and we're still using about that same presentation of 14 to 16 inches up. Just gonna fix my knot. There we go, good long casts, which our last few hits have been out there in the deep. Might have to readjust that float. I don't think we're quite at our original setting where we were catching fish, but we still got a few hits, so we're still close range. Hey, we got a crappie. He's laid right up here at the bank. Look at that. Wasn't very far out, but we'll take it. Little crappie. Good to see they're still doing okay in here. There we go, we saved our lure. Let's get a picture of this little feather for the video. You guys see him one more time? Let's let him loose. Lots of fun. Alright guys, let's see if we can catch us another one. I'd like to catch a big old hog crappie, that'd be nice. That one was close to the bank. It might have been what hit us earlier and we missed that hook set. It's really easy to pull a little hook like this through that paper jaw. Gotta have a little bit more of a subtle hook set for a crappie like that. There we go. What we got? Feels like another big bluegill. The way he's pulling to the bottom. Look at that. Fighting hard. Another big, beautiful copper bluegill. Golly, look at that. Thing is huge. I really need to weigh these one time and measure them out. Pretty sure some of these could go as a citation. You guys see him one more time? Look how big he is compared to my hand. It's a chunk. Alright, let's let him go. We'll fix my presentation. He kind of tore through my minnow there. Need to realign. Fix my knot. Alright, let's get right back out there. Oh man, looky there. What do we own? This one is staying at the bottom. Do we got a bass? Not quite sure on this one, guys. I'm gonna work him over here away from the... Nope, just a really big bluegill. Look at that one. Another chunkster. I love catching these. It's so much fun. You just cannot beat the fun of an ultralight. Give me another picture for our video. This one's got some pretty blue in him. It's kind of hard to see the tint with the sun out. Alright, let's set this one loose. Back to the depths. Sorry, I thought my camera was still on. We've cast it back out. You haven't missed nothing just yet. Camera's getting a little hot. It got warm super quick, guys. It's about 3 o'clock, middle of the day. Hit, I think someone told me 85. It's crazy because it was super chilly this morning. I know a lot of people tell you not to fish the middle of the day, that the fish are super inactive, but as you can see, it's not been the case today. We've pulled out almost, what, 4 or 5 big old copper bluegill today in this dingy water. Just a little bit overcast has helped us a lot. We've also caught a crappie, little random feller, and a snapping turtle. So yeah, there's been a lot out biting today, despite what some people will tell you. Got a largemouth. Just let him go.